This is the brand new Lexus LX 700 Hybrid Overtrail, a car that according to Lexus is for people who absolutely must drive across the Mojave Desert in total silence while simultaneously getting a back massage and listening to Japanese jazz through 25 speakers. It's Lexus's biggest, baddest luxury off-roader. Think of it as a Toyota Land Cruiser that's gone to finishing school, eaten too much sushi, and decides to prefer champagne over beer. So today, I'm going to test it both on and off-road. So if you're going to get the Lexus LX, then you might as well go for the most off-road trim you can get, which is this Overtrail trim, because you know what? You get an old school, off-road focused SUV right out of the box with old-fashioned live rear axle, independent up front, skid plates, and the whole 9 yards. It's the only way to get a Toyota Land Cruiser 300 here in the US. So that off-road kit includes skid plates, height adjustable suspension, you've got diff locks, you've got MTS, and you've also got crawl control. Will most owners of this car use it? No. But in their minds, it's good to know that they can cross the Sahara while sipping on a caramel macchiato. So it's hard to miss this massive Lexus grille up front, but it's a little bit more subtle on this one because this one has blacked out trim, blacked out here, blacked out mirrors, more black at the back. So essentially it's a tuxedo wearing hiking boots, and those hiking boots, these 18-inch rims, and these all-terrain Toyo tires. So the Overtrail trim is only offered with this hybrid powertrain, whereas all the other trims get the option of having a gas-only configuration. This one has the additional electric motor giving you another 48 horsepower and 184 foot-pounds of torque, which means it has 479 horsepower and 583 foot-pounds of torque together. Now, all four wheels are driven, you've got high, you've got low range, you've got all the off-road goodies that I mentioned. You also get 0 to 60 in 6.4 seconds, which is a little quicker than the gas-only model, and you'll gain between 1 and 2 miles per gallon on the highway. So there's plenty of room in the back for family holidays, ski trips, runs to Costco. This one has the optional 7-seat package, which is going to cost you another $1,750. So I folded those seats down. With them up, you get around 14 cubes. Right here, you get about 32. Put all of them down, you get a good solid 64 cubic feet of space. How much is this LX 700H? Well, base prices for this Overtrail trim start at $114,000. There's only one option on this one. It's the Mark Levinson surround sound system for $2,660. So the total on this one, including destination, is $118,010. Pretty nice in the back. Seats are pretty comfortable, squishy. You also get a nice set of cup holders here, nice mechanism. You also get these blinds to keep the sun out. And then there's a lever here so you can recline just a little bit if you wish. Rear seat passengers get both heated and cooled seats. And then down here you get a little door that hides a 12-volt and a couple of USBs. Step into the front and you are definitely reminded that this is a Lexus. You've got this sort of black wood trim, huge center console, screens everywhere, buttons as well, which we like, soft, squishy, comfortable seats with multi-way power, and leather everywhere. So tech-wise, it's absolutely loaded. Obviously it has Apple CarPlay, and all of this right here is mostly your climate control and then a lot of information about your off-road stuff. So you've got where you lock your diffs right here. You can change the height right here. You can see where the height adjustment shows on the screen. You can turn that off if you want to. And then below that is all the climate controls. And then below that, MTS, your drive modes, and DSC crawl control. Modes for driving, you got Sport, Sport Plus, normal, comfort, etc. And then low range and high range right here. You also get 360-degree cameras right here, So you can check your surroundings for safety. The top screen runs Lexus's latest software. It's pretty good, it's pretty fast, it's easy to use. Over on the right hand side, you've got park assist, and then your heated and cooled seats and a couple of USBs. Right here you've got a heated steering wheel and then the controls for the driver's seat. And then this is where you can raise or lower the height. I have it in the highest setting, which is H2, traction control on or off, hill hold, parking brake, and then there is your center diff lock. You've got a lot of information, but essentially I've got the speedo tachometer in the middle, how many miles of range. Not quite sure what TBC not available is. Have to look into that. It's 83 degrees out, pretty warm today. My average speed and then total time, and then it shows up here in the left hand corner I'm in height 2. Lexus also still gives you a physical volume button, and then on a hot day like today we can open this up and this is a cool box. It's quite bright out, but it has a huge panoramic sunroof. So I would imagine that most people who buy this car and spend $118,000 are not going to bring it out here. So here we are at the off-road course. The vehicle is in 4-low. The center diff is locked and MTS is in auto. I kind of doubt we'll need the front or the rear ones. When it's in 4-low, the air suspension is at the highest level. And what's really cool is the view camera turns into a trail cam. All right, let's try something a little bit more technical in this section and see how it does. Gently does it. There's a couple of larger rocks across this trail. It's also quite narrow too. All that torque from the hybrid system really helps this car off-road. So this is going to be a good test of the approach angle, which is up to 27 degrees, the departure angle, which is 22, and the breakover angle, which for some reason Lexus doesn't publish. So what do we think? Well, the LX700H in Overtrail trim is rugged, it's luxurious, and it has some impressive technology. It's not subtle, it's not cheap, but if you want a luxury SUV that can back up these looks with real off-road ability, then this is the car for you. Once again, thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and we'll catch you next time with another video. Out.